Set up. Alright, good. Stream's going. Alright. Now, let's see. There's six charge ports. Hey, name. I am good. There we go. Took it a second. How about you?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep. There's that silver. Gosh, can I pick it up? There we go. Yeah? Oh, you can skip out on one stream, can't you? Okay. So, you're doing military time. That would be essentially around 10 o'clock. No. Central. That would be 8 p.m. It's now 21, so 9. Okay, so I'm right. I've done my math right. Yeah. Later. Yeah, see ya. Okay. Just go on. Okay. Let's see. How much more silver would I need? Hey, Stacy. Okay, so I got gold. Lead. I should drink some water. There it is. I'm doing alright. You? Yeah? Okay. Oh, the couple's cooking? How'd that go? Well, the idea of that isn't necessarily to see who's the better cook. But, hey, at least you know you can cook.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right. Let's... 10 more iron cubes. What I can think of for...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I do have more iron cubes. Yeah. Well, what did you try to cook? You tried to make a pancake? How did that end up? Well, something with cooking is you kind of have to pay attention. But something else is you gotta learn from your mistakes. Exactly. I mean, when you kind of cook something, especially if you're not, you know, a diligent chef, there's a learning curve. So, don't let that get you down. Learn from it. Improve next time. Yeah? Besides, something that will happen is you probably will burn more pancakes in the future. I mean, it's just one of those things where it's most likely gonna happen. Stuff's going on, you're trying to cook. Things happen. Are you sure he never cooks? Oh, I grabbed the wrong stuff. I'll just make fiber mash them. I could have on its... Yeah? Maybe he's got a little secret that he hasn't told you yet. I mean, it's always good to have a few mysteries, and, you know, a relationship. I mean, nothing, you know, that will harm the relationship, but a surprise now and then doesn't hurt. Yeah. You kiss someone else than him, then you know how you keep a secret, right? You don't broadcast it on an open channel. So that if he wanted, he could review later. Okay, let's make some power cells. Okay, so the lava lizard and the ampium should hatch at any day. Eat some potatoes. No, not necessarily. Look, we all do stupid things. Sometimes those things aren't intentional, but also you have to understand its motive. It can be interpreted many ways. And when you leave something to be interpreted, well, that can leave plenty of room for misunderstandings. Because look at the way that you mentioned it. I kissed something else than him. And something that happens a lot is typos. So if you left it to add just that, how do you think I interpreted that? How do you think anyone would interpret that? That's something that does happen quite a bit. I mean, as long as you clear it up, then there's not much of an issue. But be careful the seeds that you sow, because they may come and bite you in the butt later.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Again, be careful of the seeds that you sow. Whether it's a joke or not, think about how I just interpreted that. I didn't know if it's a joke or not, especially when it's through text. That leaves a lot more to be interpreted.
Engine powering up.
Great, am I crashing into things again? No, I'm a comedian. That's why I take everything so seriously. Hey, Soapy. How are you? Well, that's good. Alright, let's go pick up the prawn soups and also... Oh, that's just a stalker. And also drop off the cells. I don't know. I mean, as much as you love throwing jabs at him, makes me think that you just like making jabs at him. Oh, there is extra power cell in there. Huh? Grid Legends? Never heard of it. So I probably should hurry up before I start draining the submarine's battery. Let's just throw that in there. It's a racing game? Ah, that would explain a lot.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Which I suck at. Hey, if we were great at everything, nothing would be fun.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
And Stacy, the way that you act could also be said vice versa. Okay, so the place I'm going should be over here. Actually, before I do something like that, being extremely nosy, judging other people, even though you don't really know them, their life situation, what they're going through, as neither do they know what you're going through. I see. Keep in mind, if you judge others, you're opening yourself up to also be judged. And that's your determination. Kyla, why is your voice so deep? I have zero clue. I haven't drank enough liquids today. You realize I'm like an intermediary, right? Ugh. He knows exactly what you're saying. Or, you're saying? Now you make it high? Right? Now I sell it. God, maybe I really haven't drank enough liquids. Now you sound like a wizard trying to make me buy spells. Potion seller. I am going to battle and I need your strongest of potions. You cannot handle my strongest potions. Okay, where am I going? Actually, but, Soapy, take that as a badge of honor. Think about this in a way, alright? She went out of her way, not your way, her way, just to unblock you and say that to you. Something else is, does that affect you at all, Soapy? When people call you emo? So, Stacy, as I have mentioned once, twice, many times before, this is a channel where it's a safe space. If you want to keep bringing hate here, then I would kindly ask you to get the hell off of this channel. You ain't even emo anymore? Only emos say that. I just don't like him. Then don't interact with him. Jesus, you're acting like you're trapped in a freaking cell with the guy. I mean, you're acting like, oh, well, there's nothing I can possibly do. Oh, poor me. All I have to do is I must unblock him and tell him how much I hate him. Like, you gotta understand that we live in a day and age where people really kind of just don't care, or they care a little too much. I honestly care less what people think about me. And in a way, I think that's good. Because trust me, why the heck should we care? I mean, unless you know it's for certain reasons, like a job interview or something along the lines. Is that what I'm looking for? No, it's not. I could also ask for 1,000 euros for an IP. Why do you need an intellectual property? I used to think what people think, but now I see it as a normal thing. Yeah, like, hey, there's people out there who's pretty much has made it their, like, sole mission to judge just about everyone. For some reason. And for a snarky little girl, you can say whatever you want. But, one, I'm not a doctor, and two, intelligence isn't defined by what you think it is. Let's see, how deep are we? Not deep enough. Why do people sleep early? Well, our bodies need a sort of reset period. I'm making it like a simple term when I say like reset. Essentially, the brain needs time to process information. Well, the thing is, while Einstein we know as like a genius, if you put that guy in a room with something that was not in his field of study, you could absolutely call him an idiot. Like, talk about wormholes and the idea of whatever it was, I can't think of it right now. Then, yeah, he's got you beat. But you talk about the idea of evolution, the idea of just anything that maybe he hasn't really gone into, especially math, then what is your specialization? I don't have one. And I don't need one. Or at least, there's one that I'm not aware of. It's not 8 p.m. too early. Okay, I think what I'm going to do... Alright, later, Sophie.
Engine powering down.
Turn off the lights.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What's this? Is this... It's alien poop. Not used for anything? Manure suitable for... Okay. Man, this game really just started becoming Ark all of a sudden. So, like, why don't you have a specialization? Well, I didn't... Well, I was trying to go into a certain field. That doesn't mean specialization, necessarily, but a certain field of computer science. The college I went to, didn't have it for too long. And was notified on a very short notice. Okay. But you also need to realize that certain specialities aren't something you can also learn. Like, for example, a mixologist. Well, you could spend years of your life, you know, trying to understand the idea of mixology. Unless you actually, you know, practice it, you're not going to get any better. You're not going to be able to specialize in it. Or, you know, as like you call me a doctor for whatever reason. I do not practice the medical field. Yeah, I graduated high school. Okay. Am I slowly going into the depths? Because something you must understand is I made a certain decision that has affected me. But something else is you can graduate. You could have all the success in the world, be set up for whatever you think you're set up for. That's not how the world works.
Detecting a titanium mass somewhere in this area. Unable to confirm whether it originated on the Aurora.
Okay, well, that's not... But why am I poor, you're asking? Can I get in here, or is it... Where's an entrance? Oh, God. Ah. Because something that you kind of have to also understand is... Oh, come on. Let me in the prompt. Is... Over here in the US, you can get a job, but it's not like you can, you know, become rich in a day. You have to work. And living ain't cheap. Alright, let's get rid of these so that I can start punching this little guy. Because he's starting to get on my nerves. No, wait, really? Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I didn't, you know, date someone who's got money, Stacy. And the money I did have came from hard work. Oh, shut up. You instigated it. Remember what I said earlier? If you want to judge, then you're open to judgment.
PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, finally got what I needed.
New blueprint acquired.
By all means, that's not what I'm insinuating.
Integrating new PDA data.
So supposedly there's an egg here. Oh, there is. That's how you're interpreting it. Wait, Reginald? Hold on. Hold on. Was this fish called Reginald? Excuse me, I'm looking for a fish called Reginald. What the heck? You think that I wouldn't think that you, at your age, wouldn't have a job? Look, by no means do you sound like someone who is like, I just fell into money. I'm gonna be stupid with it. Alright. Okay. seems like I found something else of value down here. €100 a month, so I'm rich. I'm not exactly sure how much €100 correlates to USD, but I could tell you that I make more than 100 USD, and by no means does that make me rich. Because something, I'm not sure if you're aware of the American system right now, is we have a little bit of an unbalanced, a little bit of imbalance. So that's around, maybe a little less, a little bit, no, actually, I make anywhere from like 200 to 300 just from one job a week for a part-time job, and I might be getting that bumped up. But yeah, well, I remember at one time I'm thinking, good lord, this is a lot of money. Oh, I wish that were true. I wish that was true in this world. What the heck is that? Excuse me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks, Peyton. Yeah.
See the fluid intake.
Oh boy. By chance, do I have? Of course not. Exactly what do you mean by I get whatever I want at this job? Because I would have to say, depending on your answer, there could be... Oh. That could mean that your job could be giving you some extra benefits, shall we say. Which isn't... like, well, by all means, it's not something that's unusual. Come on. I mean, one of my jobs, one of the benefits is I get health insurance. Which, considering how much health insurance over here is, yeah. Some people would probably sell an organ just to get the kind of health insurance I have. Granted, I would not suggest that, but, yeah. Okay, so what the heck is this? Well, I go to the person's house. It's a real fun job, and my boss is so cute. I went cooking with my second job's husband. Okay, so those could be benefits. Again, that's not anything that's too strange.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I mean, that's something that Some people actually look in for
Powering up.
more than you're so tired to type. Yeah. What, you don't have one of those phones where it has text or speech to text? But yeah, there's plenty of jobs over here, especially when I look for jobs at times. Like, I know a lot of fast food places. Yeah. Give you some sort of benefit of maybe discount or free food. If you're a delivery driver, depending on how much mileage you have spent, an extra pay to pay for that gas. I don't know, you work at McDonald's. You're a babysitter. No, okay. So either you're a maid or you're a show up cook, a hired cook, which I don't think either one is right. Okay. No, not really. Okay. Nah, I don't think I will. Good lord, that peeper must have weighed a ton. The American peeper. Nah, I think that peeper was an Aussie in disguise. I hear that those Aussies can get pretty wild. Like they can challenge that of even the Florida man. Something I realized, and I know this is getting a little off topic, but have you ever, like, when you would name, like, you know, uh, dunk on like American culture and that kind of stuff. Have you ever noticed that you make American culture actually sound a lot more interesting than it actually is? I think you might want to rephrase that.
Engine powering down.
Yeah, like, I kind of just thought about it, and I'm just like, yeah, they're kind of, dunking on American culture, but, like, if I didn't live in America and you were like, oh, they do all this weird stuff, I'd be like, really? I kind of want to see that. I kind of want to go over there and see that. Why should I? Why the reason I said you might want to reconsider saying it that way, like your job as being a girlfriend, is that, well, to some people's idea of that sort of position doesn't necessarily mean just, the simple stuff, I guess I'm trying to imply. Like, with some people's relationships, their girlfriend might go out of their way to do something. But also, the kind of stuff that you have somewhat mentioned isn't stuff that a girlfriend just does. Yeah. Okay, so I need polyethylene. Polyethylene? Polyethylene? Bleh.
Welcome aboard,
Yeah,
Captain.
because something, I guess, you gotta be wary of is especially when you say, well, I'm a girlfriend for hire. I don't mean it just like that. I mean, if you try to do that here in America, depending on where you're at, I mean, if you're in some rural part of America, I don't think anybody's gonna do anything to you. But in some people's minds, when you say girlfriend, there are plenty of idiots who think a girlfriend becomes somewhat of a partial property in a way. Well, considering that all my girlfriends broke up with me, yeah. One used me, the other one didn't even last that long. And the most recent one, well, let's just say that we kind of just decided to end it. Whoops. Okay, so I got breeding pairs. And let's leave a sweet fish here. You mean you never done it before? Nope. I still have my card. And that's something that has been, one of those things where it's like, oh, you haven't done it? Oh, that's weird. It's just like, is it? I mean, is it really? Actually, apparently not.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, so supposedly these spadefish will breed. Yeah, no, you're not the first. Okay, so let's throw all this sciencey stuff in here. No. What I mean is, it's not the first time I've heard someone, share something that I otherwise kinda could care less about. Like, that's your private life. What you do in your private life is not something I don't think the entire world wants to know. Look, Name might do some stupid things now and then, but I don't think he's that stupid. Actually, I want to look for scalp salvage. Okay, so shield generator. Need polyethylene, which I need hydraulic acid, which then also I need. Okay, so what does an orange tablet do? How about not? I think it would be best for the both of us. Okay, so some shrooms. The kind of stupid that I'm thinking of is you pretty much think so highly of yourself that you unintentionally say something that could get you into a ton of trouble. That's the kind of stupid I was thinking of. And I don't think name is that kind of stupid. At least not yet. Because he would have to show me otherwise. And a piece of gold. Let's say that he said that you two did the act, alright? But he never gave a date, an age, or anything like that, and he told someone who, without any of those clues, as you're technically an adult while he's technically a child, could get you in some legal trouble. That would be the kind of stupidity that I'm talking about. Or him, doing something that, by all means, could be defined as a crime. Like, remember the hammer pipe incident? What if that hit someone? By all means, he is now, well, being able to be convicted for a crime. Whether he meant to or not, he has done damage.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
I'm sorry, what? Don't tell me that there's an intergalactic bounty on my head.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What I mean to say is, let's say that he did that stupid thing, and you were on the other side of that wall, and let's say that it just barely grazed you. You go home, and you tell your parents, like, oh, he did something stupid. And they're those really strict parents. Like those super strict kind of parents. You just laugh it off, and they do not. And they decide to take legal action for him hurting you. Or maybe arson? I'm giving an example. And by no means do I think I should know your parents. Oh, I'm gonna need more so. Or wait, hold on. I think the prawn suit has. Yeah. As I said, I was giving an example. Okay, so 2 table coral, some silver. Actually, I'm gonna need 2 polyethylene.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
You know what? Let's pull this closer because I'm kind of.
Engine powering up.
You got the wrong idea, stupid, when it comes to me and him. Again, stupidity is mostly defined by many actions. Your definition of stupid and my definition of stupid are 2 kinds of stupid.
Engine powering down.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, and creature egg. Alright, let's throw that in with the spadefish, I guess. I'm pretty sure this is the crab. Crabopus? Crab squid? Whatever the heck this thing is. I mean, it looks like I just cut off someone's big brain. Hmm? What do you mean you're back? That would indicate that she left. Okay, so I'm gonna need more shrooms. Just be. You have a stupid meeting tomorrow? Well, things happen. Good lord, how fast do these shrooms grow? Why are you apologizing? There was something that took more mandatory attention. Alright, I'll need 2 of these. I'll need at least 4 table coral. If I got room. Somewhat over a year, maybe around. No, it would still be around a year ago. Haven't dated since. Yeah, don't give me that sad face. Part of that is my own option. Oh, gosh, dang it. Yeah, well, you kind of learn to live with it. And also when you become a freaking psychopath due to the breakup, yeah, you think maybe it would be a good idea to go and take a break for some time. Oh, that's a crash for sure. Okay. What's this? Is that really what the crash video looks like? Oh, power was taken. Well, here's the thing, Stacy. Even if, let's say, I did find someone, by no means am I gonna have a child when I'm 25. Because unless I want that child taken away from me, that would not be a great idea. That's the standard age. And oh, really? You're gonna give me that crap? Look, if you want to go talk about how busted human society is, go somewhere else. Apologies if that seemed a little aggressive, but something that's about that kind of just has me a little, shall we say, aggravated, is some policies that we have in our country now. Which I personally think there should have been, people who have more knowledge about certain subjects, as it should have determined such the factor. Good lord, there's a lot of crash fish eggs around. I wouldn't mind finding another bunny ray. Or stalker. Oh, actually, I like how I'm just like, oh, well, I wouldn't mind.
30 seconds.
Oh, boy. Well, that is all up to you and name, but a reason why I would maybe suggest against that is, let me ask you. Have you two ever gone on a cruise? Have you two ever gone on a vacation just by yourselves? Have you two ever, traveled, seen the world, done things that you otherwise couldn't do once you have kids? Besides, having a kid takes a lot of responsibility. It's not like raising a dog or a cat. If they need something, you darn well better take care of them. Well, that's what a lot of people say. Until the well gets dry. Great. Besides, something else is, just know you can't throw money at all your problems. Especially those first few years. Doesn't matter if you're the richest person in the world or you're the poorest. At that age of your child's life, everyone's on the same field.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, well, lucky at that. They are having children. Probably should make this so I have some room. Well, there's the thing, though, Stacy. And the one factor about that. You, him, and his parents. What about just you and him? Especially when you're at that reasonable age where you two want, some alone time. You want some of that adult time. Because something I've honestly had a conversation with before, with plenty of people, is something I feel like I should have done after the fact. If I could, still do the majority of my things, but maybe give myself a little bit more time before I decided to have kids. Because I didn't realize how much of an uptaking it would have been. Not to say I wish I didn't have kids, but so then let me ask you, is that the kind of parents you want to be? And now I'm not by any means about bad-mouthing name's parents, but that's a question. Is that the kind of parents you want to be? You know that answer, does Name? I think you're missing the mark. What I'm getting at is, would you try to spend as much time with your children as you possibly could?
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright, let's throw this in here. If you're saying 80s, you're a little too recent. You're more so thinking of anywhere between 1910s to 1920s. Because last time that was, a stand-home thing was in those sort of eras. Before World War II. At least in the US, I should say. So then, something else is, what if something were to, say, happen to name them? Would you be able to pick up the slack? You say that now, but let me ask you, have you ever paid bills? Have you ever tried to do taxes? I mean, it's one thing to think, yeah, I can just throw money at that. It's another thing when it's like, no, we have a system. You can't just throw money at the system. I'm suggesting something a little bit more, possibly dire. Let's just say that something were to happen and for a certain amount of time, let's say maybe half a year, he would be able to work, he wouldn't be able to make any income. Would you be able to pick up the slack? Because let's just give an idea. Let's say that he decided to do something very risky, like a skydiving getaway, and the parachute didn't deploy in time, and he ended up in a full body cast. Would you be able to take care of that? That's the sort of situation where it's not like he's, out of the picture per se, but even if he wanted to do something, he's very much unable to do much. I'm aware that here in the US, we call that sick leave. And if it's something along the lines of you think you're going to be away for a while due to some sort of medical or sick absent, you need to allow your work or job notice if possible. But with the whole COVID thing, you just pretty much need some confirmation from your doctor. Okay. And let's throw that in there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, let's get all this junk off my screen. You mean 2 to 3 kids? Well, that's what you're expecting. But something you always need to be aware of is life usually doesn't work quite like that. Sometimes it does, and sometimes you have unexpected surprises. Right, yeah, I did plant that other potato. Okay, so now what are we doing? I think I'm just making a little lab for myself. That's not necessarily what I mean, Stacy. As I said, life is full of unexpected surprises. There's things that you can totally plan for, and then there's the things that no matter how much you plan for it, no matter how much you think you're ready for it, it's hard to, well, be prepared. I mean, that's just going to be part of being a parent. It's not like you're going to be able to read the mind of your children. What they're thinking, what they're planning on doing.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Hey, Pixel Art. How are you? I'm doing alright. I went to the place. Went to the place, did the thing. Killed half a dozen men. Oh, you're feeling down? Why? You don't have to, you know, talk about it, but... But, safe space. And you can also block Stacy if you need to. Maybe when they're older. But when they're small children... How are you feeling sad? Just a bad day or something? Oh, right, I forgot that. I have Brainiac in here. Getting ready to hatch. What was necessary? If you think I'm talking about name-kicking the kids, that's not what I mean. Yep, crab squid. The reason why I'm even saying that is, heck, when my parents first had me, they thought, this is gonna be a piece of cake. Good Lord, how wrong they were. I dealt so much property damage. And they watched me like a hawk. Oh, that's what you meant. Hey, Baragon. Well, considering how viciously you attack people, Stacy. Especially if it's a private matter. No, I need glass. How are you doing, Baragon? Okay, I'll need some more quartz. Can you see the babies? They all became spadefish. And that hideous little thing. Ah, no, I'm joking. I put them all in here. I eventually will give them their own little enclosures. Again, you're acting like there wasn't some feasible way to deal with him without, having to deal with him. Yeah, no, they're fine. Why does it look like Squidward? But no, all the eggs I've hatched, I just put them in chest. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see, where are you? You little... Oh, I'm full. Oh, right, quartz. How about how many times he said he'll kick kids? And I even inquired one time that you wouldn't dare kick your own kids, right? And was met with utter silence. Which I took as him thinking about it. And then I just got a giggle. Honestly, I have no clue. Probably during an ARC stream or something. Actually, no, it would have been God Eater. That's the only time he ever talks about kicking kids. And speaking of which, I gotta finish that series up at some point. I promised myself I wouldn't, end series off without giving them some sort of conclusion. Yep, her best friend. Okay, where's any sort of quartz? Or do I have to go all the way to the other side? Maybe I'll still... Maybe I'll still... God, I cannot speak for the life of me. Maybe I'll see Adele over there. I mean, I'm not wrong, am I? Sorry, boyo, but I am not your snack. I guess I nearly did go to the light in that case.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Okay, so let's get some glass. Let me ask you, when you ask someone a question, and a question you don't necessarily, you think it's gonna be like a straightforward, okay, they're gonna simply say maybe no. And they pretty much just go silent for 5 minutes. What do you think that sort of starts entailing? What do you think is the holdup at that point? And he didn't say anything about, him being on a call with anyone, or he had to do something right quick. He just came back and was giggling. I don't know. Would a wall planter look nice? Stacy, if I asked you if you would kick your children, what would your answer be? I mean, a 5. I don't care too much for it, but I have to use it all the time. Come to think of it, I've never found a coffee machine. Well, that sucks. I never found the coffee machine. Yeah, right, that was totally mistyped. Okay. I think I got room to pick up that squid now. Also, I see that the egg is hatched, and we have another stalker. Alright, where's the little stalker? There you are. I don't think you're gonna eat any of these fish, but let's just put you away for now. Until I can put you in a comfy place. Do whatever you want. Okay, what's the last little bits that I need for my rocket ship? Of course, Plazy Steel. I want to advise. No, Baragon, you can take this. I might need 2 lithium. Can't remember. No, looks like jumping to me. I don't think you can actually do that. Okay, I'm gonna need... Sorry, trash can, you're already going away. Yep. Okay. What was that? Oh, right. Plazy still. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. Okay, so I got the Plazy steel, and I think I needed a computer chip. Gosh dang it, copper. Oh, pooey. Okay, so get more Cooper. That's titanium. Probably should hatch this egg. Stalker? Yep. Okay, sweet. Where am I going? What is a joke you have played on your school during and before graduation? Let's see, what did we do? We stacked, what, tables, chairs. Some of us put tape at the direct height of our teachers' faces so that they would just walk right into it. So, Kyler, what is the plan for this week? Maybe I'll show up tomorrow, maybe not. That's up to you. I don't control your week. Okay, and I need coral. Oh, and I might just throw my egg in here. Oh, there's the egg. Oh, you see the little guy in there? Oh, that's so cute. Can I scan this egg? No, I can't. But look at him. So ready for life. I said I do not control your week. Like your plans for the week. So if you have like work tomorrow or something, do I really need to continuously spell this out? Yeah, all you have to do is go down into that bold forest. Quick directions is, see the ship? Just head that way. Find the island, start heading down. See weird looking balls. Get down to 500 meters. Yeah. No, alright, I was gonna get coral. Okay. I think I've exhausted my coral supply over here. Seems like it. What the heck was that? Oh, it's a Gary fish. Why do you have to pay for your own snack if you alone? Huh? What do you mean, why do I have to pay for my own snack? That vending machine's broken. It just gives me free snacks. Great, I gotta go very far out just to find some coral. I guess. Seems like they have magical fabrication technology in this universe. What's with the blue lighter? Or biter? Or is it just the way this... No, the sucker looks blue. Weird. Yeah, it's probably just the certain light. Alright, bye, Toast. Oh, come on. Where's some freaking coral? Does this count? No.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Okay. Where's some coral freaking samples? Spadefish? Yep. Kyler, what are you gonna do on Community Day? I'm not sure. You might just end up being Red Dead again. I'll get my butt back in gear to let you guys do the votes. Well, that's random. Why is there blood oil here? That's up to name. Not what I'm looking for. What's this? Oh, another bone shark? Yeah, I'll gladly take that. No, that's up to my job. I mean, that's just up to you. Good lord. I'm all the way out here and I still haven't found the table. Coral table sample?
Seek fluid intake.
I really used all my coral samples over there? I wonder. I mean, that's totally up to you. There is a tab in my Discord server for that. Oh gosh, I really left that on too long. Alright. these are shells. Yep. To be honest, it's not very lively at times, but yeah, it's there.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. Alright, I can eat some of this. Is there really 0 freaking coral samples over here? Or maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. Oh, yep. Nope.
Seek fluid intake.
Right there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, it wasn't food, it was water. Also, let's freaking turn off the camera.
Seek fluid intake.
Not like that, I did.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Let's throw that chunk. And here, there. Okay. What do I need? Gold. Yep. Okay. There's the little guy. Nope, not yet. Let's leave that bone shark in here as well. Don't think it's going to cause any issues, but I've been wrong. Okay. Gold, gold, gold. And there. Go. I'm just gonna use. Oh, I can grow that in here? Huh. I didn't realize you could grow that. Would have done that sooner. Okay, so I believe I have everything in accordance to the issue. Enameled class. Yeah. Let's just grab that piece of glass from there. And a stalker tooth. Area. Just want to find a tooth. Sweet. One located already. Alright. And let's turn this off before I find a ton of stalker teeth. So, I'm kind of curious. Day 551.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
Okay, so part of that message was Gyro Creepers Hangout. There should probably be, I don't know, a server invite in the description, I believe. I'm pretty sure there's one down there. Is there? Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Wait, huh? Nope. Alright, and construct. No, there's buttons.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
Okay. Let's enter the rocket. Storage empty. What's storage in here? Oh, communication.
Communications systems array active.
What a draw like. Okay, let's try. Okay, so hydraulic, auxiliary power units.
Primary computer systems active.
Repair time capsule. Oh.
Life support systems online.
Rocket not ready. Down in the description. Well, I think I got my rocket all set up. Oh, and great way to end this. Looks like my cuttlefish has hatched. Oh, look at him! Let's try not to blind him with my lights. Wait, where did it? Let's scan ya. Cuttlefish, indigenous life form. Small gray-colored herbivore. The cuttlefish displays high levels of intelligence, curiosity, and attachment. Strangely, this species has not been encountered in the wild, and scanned specimens have been artificially hatched within an alien containment unit. 1. Life cycle. In the absence of wild specimens, little can be known for certain about the cuttlefish's life cycle. It is possible that the environmental conditions have changed, forcing the species to the edge of extinction, and leaving its eggs in permanent stasis. It is also possible that the cuttlefish has been genetically altered or even imported to 4546b from another world. 2. Behavior. We do know that the cuttlefish is a herbivore, which displays highly social behavior in its interspecies interactions. As observed in earth dolphins before their extinction, this creature seems to understand the concepts of the other minds, and prime indicator of true sentience, and attempts to communicate with a series of chirps and chirps. 3. Interaction. Evidence suggests that the cuttlefish is capable of understanding and following simple commands, in addition to assessing the emotional state of individuals around it and responding in kind. Assessment. Emotional connection between living creatures is essential components of psychological health. Where's the little guy? Ah, there you are. Oh, did I pick up more than the cuttlefish? No, I did not. Alright. No, it's dark. I kind of want to see the cuttlefish. I think other people would like to see the cuttlefish. You are now part of the server? Okay. That's probably the Discord notification I heard. Alright, hold on. Alright, now you should have access. And It'd just be faster to do moonpool. Alright, let's... Man's best friend. Wait, huh? Oh, I can't pick you up. Oh, are you just gonna follow me? Oh. What if I hop into something like a prawn suit? Nope. Little trickster.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, there you are. Let's save. Because I haven't saved.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep. Okay, well, what else is there? Okay. So what achievements do I have left? Create and deploy time capsule. Launch Neptune's rocket. Yeah, I think I am. Because I'm not exactly sure if I want to go ahead and launch the rocket and just end the series, or just do one final episode. I think I'll just do one final episode. Well, the only achievements I have left are deploy the capsule, a time capsule, and launch the rocket, which you deploy the time capsule in the rocket. So I could get those achievements right this moment. But there is a little something I want to do before that. I think before I leave, I want to make an aquarium. I know it's a little odd, but just something before I end. Just so we can see, you know, a lot of cute versions of the creatures. Because that was something I kind of wanted to do before finishing. Also, I didn't realize the moment I threw the cuttlefish out here, I wouldn't be able to pick them up again. Yeah. But, yeah, gonna end it here. So, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you won't miss out on any future streams, videos, etc. I'm Kyler Creeper, and I'm signing out.